right. So that must for the sports featuring Solid Sports Network, featuring Big Butter, Total Pro Nation, obviously. Um, Big Ten matchup. All right, Michigan versus Michigan State. They got an interim head coach. I understand the whole Mel Tucker situation, and I guess the Snow Bunny got in his head. It cost him a $95 million contract. But it just comes to this point in time. Michigan has a chance to compete for a national championship, and it just comes down to whether they don't lose. Now, Michigan you've seen some crazy stuff between Michigan and Michigan State as far as the rivalry. Now, I don't think it's as big this year, just because Michigan State was starting to fall off before Mel Tucker got fired. Michigan in general is just overpowerful with Blake Corum, J.J. McCarthy, and that defense. They're just overpowered. I'm not sure how Michigan State can overcome some type of situation like this, which I won't get into because the details is awful. And I don't think he should have got fired, but he kind of put himself in that situation where you can't be sleeping with the snow bunny. So,
all right, relax a little bit. You got to relax.
No, I'm not going to relax a little bit because this has to go out. I got to get it out of my system. It's not even that situation. It's just to the fact I can get into this later, but it's just to the fact that she's supposed to come into the organization and help the players, but just decides to just use the man for money. That's just the part I don't like in general. That's just what I don't like. She used the man, so obviously
that is allegedly very strong allegedly behind that. You can't just come out onto the internet and say some shit like that, dude.
Yes, I can. I can.
Bro, allegedly. Because think of it from someone else's point of view. That is a woman that comes in to help the players learn about sexual misconduct and rape. She's a rape survivor, stuff like that. Like, that has a lot of significance. I don't know, bro, because you're saying some shit right now.
I get that. I get that what she's doing, but not everybody has the best intentions. Not everybody.
But that could include him as well. Just because, like, you can't be doing that.
Well, there is sources.
It includes him as well. It is everything.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying he's 100% innocent. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's already sources out there. Have you ever watched Last Chance Shoot, by the way? All of it? Yes. Even the indie series?
Yeah, with JB. I watched.
So, here's the point. I'm about to make. Coach JB was actually almost in the same situation with this particular lady, and he actually turned her down. Now, I don't know the causes and effects of it, but he actually turned her down. And I guess whatever program she went to before reaching out to JP and before reaching out to Michigan State, she fucked somebody else's player over that we don't know the name because obviously it's anonymous and nobody wants to figure it out. But the sources are just with Coach JB. So he's not the only. Mel Tucker's not the only one. But the reason why we're not talking about, the JB situation is just because, we portrayed him as the bad guy and whatnot in Indy. And I didn't think he was a bad coach. This is a different topic for later, but the reason why I brought it up is just because of that. But Michigan State, go ahead. You want to respond to this? Go ahead.
It's just like you got to be objective with it, dude. You can't be subjective. You can't just come from the male side. Especially when we're trying to reach an audience that could be very diverse. You got to have a little bit of objectivity when it comes to picking a side here. You can be
I'm not picking sides.
You definitely picked a side with
No. I said that the head coach is not 100% innocent. He has some fault in this.
We're wasting too much time on this, but I think it would take literally just a Google search of the alleged incident that she's claiming that happened, to know that this is it was sexual harassment. So I just want to make sure that we're, giving both sides. We can't just be opening the show talking about we can't be messing with snow buddies, blah, 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 you know?
Well, I mean, sometimes the truth just hurts, but I am going to take Michigan to win this game, just because I don't think Michigan State will ever overcome this type of situation. So I'm taking Michigan. Michigan will easily. It's a road game, I think, for Michigan, but Michigan is going to easily blow them out. I'll give you 37-10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty big blowout as well. I've got I think it might be bigger than that. We saw what Washington did to him. That was like 41-7, something like that. I think this game is going to be pretty close to that. Michigan hasn't allowed more than 10 points this entire year. And, you know, outside of playing Richmond and Central Michigan, Michigan State hasn't put up a good offensive game, really. So I'm shoot, it might be 50-7.
Well, yeah, this is it. This is it for Lamb's Water Sports. Next game we're going to get into is Duke versus Florida State. Riley Leonard, I don't think is really 100% healthy after the high ankle sprain, something against Notre Dame. Normally, high ankle sprains take a while, but Florida State is one of the best teams in the ACC. We'll let you know the thoughts of the next game. All right. Next episode, Lamb's Water Sports, Future Science Sports Network. Total Nation, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you later.